Hello everyone, it's Favorite Uncle Bob making a video, and tonight we're going to be looking at the Transformers Power of the Primes Orion Pack slash Optimus Prime, or however you want to phrase that. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or what would you like to see next in the video. So onto the figure themselves. Here we have Orion Pack slash Optimus Prime in the G1 truck mode. I figured since, hey, that since it's getting a stealth-free issue or whatever the case may be, let's see how it compares to in 2024. So, especially for those of you on the fence. So, but, for the truck mode, it's trash. There's no polite way to put this. It's trash. Like the trailer is, the cab is. Is the best way to put it. But let's get a close up on the detail. Just separate these two real quick. Now, granted, the front of the cab does look decent if it would stay in on that side, which it doesn't like to do. But you get some nice silver paint with the headlights picked out in yellow. So you get some decent paint apps. There is not painted any wheels, unfortunately. And yeah, you can start seeing the ugly, especially keep turning it around. That's just ugh. And I get it. It was for the gimmick. The gimmick made it suffer. Okay. But get some painted right here as well. So yeah, this truck is not the best. How about the trailer? From this angle, it doesn't look too bad. It's if you rotate it from any other direction. Like, hey, I wonder what this piece is for. Hmm. But yeah. And this is not paint, this is a foil stickers, technically 3. Um and they kind of sloppy to put on mine. That's kind of sideways, but oh well. I don't care enough to fix. But yeah, and no, this does not open. Gee, I wonder why. But yeah. And this will just tab into right that hole. Right that hole, okay. Now, for a real quick size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe from Siege, and yeah, that's not too bad. But how does he compare to our current Optimus Prime mold? Well, the truck looks so much, it just looks so much better, and let's be honest, I didn't get the trailer because it's a gray brick, but even then, eh, still. Yeah, yeah, this kind of wins out. But for a real quick, not real quick size comparison, gosh. For accessories, if I can get do words, he comes with technically 2 guns. You get the back of the Optimus Prime's gun and you get the Orion gun. And he comes with the Matrix of Leadership, which has some nice detail in it. So there's that. Now you can store this in alt mode. You just got to open up the cab window. Just remove this real quick. Open this up, which can be tricky and also careful because this is clear plastic, but thankfully it's not a load bearing. And hello there. So I find it best if you have it facing this way, where the Titan Master, head is facing up, and it will just slot right in. If I can get that to slide in. Okay, there you go. And then just close this up. So there is that. Now, if you want to store these, you can, there's 2 holes right up here. You can plug that in. Or if you separate what these suspicious looking arm pieces are and combine these, you can plug it in either using those right there or right there. You can have it, facing more forward, more back. Honestly, I don't care because, again, it is storage that doesn't look very good. But enough about the alt mode. Let's get down to robot mode. So I'm going to put this off to the side for right now. Let's focus on him. So first things first, you want to go ahead and flip up the side wheels. And then they're on a double hinge, so unpeg it and double hinge it forward. And ignore the obvious window chest. Next, you want to take the arms and bring them back. Then rotate at the bicep, 180. Bring it down. Flip out the hand. Rotate around. Bring out the hand. Thank you. Next, untab this section right here, which is transparent. So again, be very careful with this. Bring down the legs. Go ahead and split them. Rotate them 90 degrees forward. Then you want to flip out the toe, which I need a spudger or a handy star saber. Flip out the toe. Flip out the toe. Lockbot what made this, by the way. Very good sword. So, alright. Finally, flip up this. This does kind of tab into place. Flip that up. And then flip back the head. And there you got Orion Pax in robot mode. Excuse me, itchy nose. And it's not a horrible looking robot. Definitely G1, Ward on episode. So, a little bit of a backpack, but gimmick sake. So there is that. Let's get a close up on that head sculpt. Focus, thank you. It's a very nice head sculpt. Definitely Optimus Prime-esque. You can see where it's gonna go. So really like the look of this guy. So for articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so you can look down, look up a little bit, full 360, get a little bit side to side, not much. Arms can do a full 360 at a ball joint at the shoulder, can only go out that far. You get a double jointed elbow, and that can also bend backwards for some reason. The wrist can only move down. He does not get a waist just because of how all this works. But legs can go forward that far, back that far before the butt bumper gets in the way. Legs, okay, that's a first. Legs can go only out that far. Get a thigh swivel. Get a 90-degree knee bend, and the toe can only move up and down. So, yeah, if they didn't make a Ward on 2-pack with Orion Pax, this probably would be my stand-in. So, yeah, not too bad. Now, he can hold his weapon, so just give him half the gun, because he's only half the Prime right now. So, there's that. Now, the trailer does not do anything other than trailer and the gimmick. It does not have a secret base mode or anything. Now, you can make one if you are one of those fan moders. So, but be careful of the stickers. These are not the best. If you're really good at painting, paint that up. It'll look amazing. The only stickers really on Orion is here and the Autobot symbol. This is paint. That's paint. And yeah, the face, obviously paint. But for a real quick size comparison. Alright, here we have G2 Sideswipe. And yeah, he gets pretty tall. He wouldn't be a perfect stand-in for Orion Pax, but I mean, he'd be a stand-in. And here we have our current Optimus Prime, and so, yeah, honestly, not too bad. So, there's that. Now, like I said, the trailer can do one more thing. So, let's set him off to the side just real quick. Let me scratch my nose, because cat hair, yay. Okay. So for the trailer, what you want to start off is by basically just exploding the thing. So side panel, flip out this tiny panel right here. Might be easier just said than done. There we go. Flip that out, come to this side, flip that panel out, flip this panel. I don't know why they made such a tiny panel. There we go. Then come up here, kind of just straighten out the leg a little bit. Then split everything at the leg. Split it if you possibly can. Wiggle it. There we go. Split it. Bring it around. Bring this panel in. Or bring this one down first, sorry. Then you want to bring it back at this hinge right here first. Split the legs since they don't want to. There we go. Split that, so that way you have room to rotate all this around and it will fit nice and snug. Then the foot is on a kind of a double hinge. Bring it all the way down. Do the same thing for this side. Flip that panel in. Take this on a nice tight joint. Flip that all the way back. And double hinge the foot down. So there you have the lower half. Need to raise up for the upper. For this part, you just want to split the arms. Split them. And then just kind of rotate them at the bicep about 90 degrees. Rotate them up like he's surrendering. Rotate up. Bring it all the way back. Rotate down. Rotate to where the elbows are oriented properly. Make sure he is straight. Then get this panel a little bit out of the way. So that way you can flip this back all the way along the arm. Flip it back. And then this panel will snap into place. Flip down the this piece, flip up and around the smokestack, and there you got an arm. Do the same thing up for this side. Rotate all this around, flip this back, and flip up the smokestack. So here we have Optimus Prime's body all ready to go. So for him, remove the gun, set that off to the side, flip in the hands, flip in the hand, not the elbow, the hand, flip up the feet, go ahead and pull down his chest, bring up Optimus's head, rotate it around, flip in his head, and if you want to, you can rotate it around, so that way it's not peeking out. Then just close that up. Take the arms, basically return them back to truck mode. Oh no, sorry, you want to actually leave them like this. Just rotate them up. Then take the legs and just kind of rotate them round. And then there is this tab right here that will go into a slot in this section right here. So that will tab in, rotate 180, and tap that in. There we got the basically Optimus Prime all set. So, oh, and flip down the trailer hitch as well. Sorry. So, kind of lift Prime's head up a little bit, and he will slot right in. There we go. And then just kind of, nope, you don't want to lift it up too far. There we go. Now, if you ever do want to pull out Orion for any reason, he has a butt lever, so you'll pull that down, push this back, push on the chest, and he's good to go. But it also allows him to snap in, so he ain't going anywhere. But here we have Optimus Prime in his robot mode, and it's a very nice looking Optimus. Yeah, backpack, but I mean, considering what goes on, it's very nice. So, but let's get a close-up on that head sculpt. Focus, thank you. It's a very nice head sculpt. It's so good. Get the silver for his head crest, silver for the mouth plate and kind of nose area, all spark blue for the eyes. I love the detail on the windows. So, and then he's got could have used maybe one more coat yellow paint, silver, not painted, but almost looks painted in my lighting. So there is that, and he's got even blue for the crotch. So, and silver for his vents right down there. Sticker detail that is sideways on this one, and same thing with that one. Yeah, I don't care. And little tiny stickers right down there. So, oh, and very crock-eyed stickers right there. Now, the only complaint I would have is maybe hands should have been blue, and like this kind of looks ugly, but that's a little bit more forgivable, all things considering. So, there's that. Now, for articulation for this mode, the head can do a full 360. He can look down quite a ways, look up, not much, get a little bit of side to side. The arms can do a full 360. This panel can get out of the way to allow him to move up almost all the way. Just got to work around the smokestack. So, you know, he can do that. You get a bicep rotation, over 90 degrees of elbow bend, nothing at the wrist, nothing at the waist. Legs can go forward about that far in a nice ratchet, back that far. He can do almost a full split. I'm just going to give him to full splits. You get thigh rotation, get over 90 degrees of knee bend, and the feet, you get ankle tilt, and you get backwards and forward movement. And I guess if you wanted to for the transformation, he does have a little bit of butterfly. Just don't do too much or have it, you know, certain way. So there is that. Now, if you want to access the Matrix of Leadership, there's 2 layers. You got to open up this section and then get your fingers in there and open up that. But yeah, not happening with me. So there's that. Stand. Now, if you want to, you can combine these 2. And if you don't want him holding it, Orion's hands are exposed, so you can just store it on his back. Or if you wanted to have him over the shoulder, you know, there you go. Just flip of his hand. He does have ports on the side of his arm, so, you know, wanted to do that for whatever reason you can. But he is Optimus, so he needs to be holding it. There's that. And thanks to the panels on his forearms, if you wanted to, you could untab that, basically just flare this out like for truck mode, and now he's got a shield. So, hey, display options. Now, for a real quick size comparison for this one, here we have a side swipe, and yeah, he gets tall. This is well out of scale, but yeah. And then here we have Earthrise Optimus, and yeah, he big boy. He big boy. Now, here's where the question boils down to. Is he worth it? A few complaints about him, at least on my copy. Granted, mine is what? Like about, when did Power of the Primes come out? 2014? 20, something like that. His ankles are not supportive of the weight, but that's probably, I'm going to top that up to age. The hands are not blue like on the Earthrise, and he's got stickers. Whereas like him, this is, you know, even the hands are painted, paint. Keep in mind, this is $50. It comes with a trailer that I don't have right now. This is $55. You get a lot more play value, because that was the focus of the whole Prime Wars trilogy, was more so play value. This, you know, like $55. And if it's got ratchets, it's got pretty much modern articulation, except for the waist. But there's no avoiding that with how this gimmick works. This is also $50. And you don't get like the play value like this. Yeah, he turns into the truck and all that, but again, you get no gimmick other than the transformation and also his matrix. So really it's up to you if you want play value or if you want display value. Honestly, I say if you're, you know, can get both, get both. This is fun. This toy is fun. I like it. Could it use improvement? Absolutely. The engineering we have now would have been great on this. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's your money. I'm just here to help you make a decision. If you want my honest opinion, both are good. You're good no matter which way you go. It boils down to what you want in your display. But enough of that rant. So, stay tuned for more video reviews. Let's like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Peace.